All right, so today I want to show you step by step how to use AI agents for Solana trading. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to show you around this GitHub real quick because this has all of my code and it's not going to be here forever. I won't have it here forever, I promise that. So if you want access to it, just go to moondev.com. You get the roadmap, resources, and the GitHub here. You can see the GitHub has literally all of my code and 10 plus agents. Maybe not 10 yet, but we have one, two, we got the trading agent, the strategy agent, the risk agent, the copy agent, the whale agent, the sentiment agent, the listing arb agent, the focus agent, the funding agent, and the liquidation agent, and the chart analysis agent. Dude, this is crazy. We have so many agents here running, and we have them running all day, dude. So I actually have the focus agent here that I'm launching right now. So let's go ahead and go ahead and read the README. Once you get to the GitHub, read the README. All you got to do is go to moondev.com. You can then get your starter pack, which has your roadmap and everything. And the roadmap actually has the AI GitHub here. So you have everything, dude. Everything I have, you have. All you do is go hit star. Hit the star here. And then fork allows you to copy the code. Once you copy the code, then you'll have all the code that I have. And that's beautiful, dude. That's beautiful. So much love to you. And first things first today, I want to go ahead and you can see there's a little bit of an error here. But also I want to go ahead and launch a couple new one Lambda instance. So the last 2 days, dude, that I've done this, you can see the usage here. I'm using, it's a type of machine learning and evolutionary algorithms to build out millions of trading strategies. And you can see here, I spent $164 on Friday, I believe, and the day before I spent 160. But both days I left the house with it running. It was crazy, dude. I just burnt so much cash. So I'm gonna try to be more locked in today, and I'm gonna get this live here. So I'm launching this at $14.32 per hour. So it's very expensive, but yeah, dude, I left for like hours. I left for hours, dude. And I was just running. I was hot. I was hot. I was like, oh, well, I'm so grateful that I didn't fall asleep with it at least. So, this is part of the game. So since it's part of the game, I'm just grateful to play, dude. I'm just grateful to be here, dog. Just another day in this beautiful life. So I'm so grateful. I see your 777s. Anthony, how are you, dude? 777. Holy Keith, good to see you. 777. Dude, this is beautiful, 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 beautiful. Humans shilling something. Tell me your pitch, bro. What's good about it? Okay, so what else do we need to do? You can see my API is messing up too, dude. I don't know what's going on here. Okay, this is good though. This is good. This is good. We're having some API problems. Remember I launched the API last week?
Hi, MoonDev777. Chart analysis for BTC on the 15-minute time frame. The trend is sideways.
I'm gonna turn her off because we got a problem here. You can see there's an error, there's a none type here. So my funding rate's not working and my copybot's not working, bruh. So what do we do about that? We gotta fix it. Okay, we got a couple minutes to fix it here. Let me go ahead and make sure my copy clipboard's here, dude. I want to be ready for that. Okay. So I'm gonna go here and get all that ready. I got my Lambda notes here. I'm not gonna set a timer. Oye, Siri, poner timer por 5 minutos. Set a timer so I can make sure to not forget about this. Okay. Now I'm gonna go here and first off, I'm gonna grab my GitHub here because actually there's a couple new people I gotta get on the API. So let me go ahead and do that real quick and fix this error at the same damn time. All right, so I'm gonna add the person to the API real quick, but the API don't even work right now, clearly. That's crazy, dude. So here's the AI agents for trading, and I already showed you how to get all of that, so you're Gucci. Remember, you just go to moondev.com and you get all the code. So all the code you're gonna see today, you're gonna have all access to it. It's right here. I just go to moondev.com, grab the roadmap, Discord, and GitHub. You go down to the roadmap. The roadmap has everything. How do you get started? I'll go to the GitHub, dude, and you click the GitHub, and you hit the star on the GitHub, and then all the code in the GitHub is in the source file, bro. Look at this. We got everything here. This is crazy. I can't believe I give all this away for free. Agents here. You can see all the agents here. 777, dude. Much love, much love. He said, bro, going crazy, dude. I've always been crazy, bro. Glad you're here. I'm glad you're finally waking up to it. I'm glad you're finally waking up to it. And I'm way too crazy. I go way too hard, man. So glad you're here, though. All crazy. I'm always going crazy, dude. I'm always going crazy. Of course, everybody sleep level. So, minutes is bug, dude.
2 out of 10. Stay. Go
Thank
after
you,
your
thank
dreams
you,
and
thank you,
LL.
thank
Cool.
you. Okay. Um. Check this out. So, be scared. Check out what that. I was just there. Just yeah, Discord. Hmm. All right, so dude, I don't know what's going on with this server thing. Okay. I'll be here. Oh, I got killed. That's why. There we go. We do. Wait, so why? Why did you can see right here? So died. Huh? I'm gonna hide. I'm gonna first. I'm gonna use.
Fartcoin funding at 3% and fix. And now Fartcoin has a high funding of 4%. A spec with Solana having it's 90%. And the rate for this bit is in.
See that just showing me super weird. It came back. All I had to do was restart. Yeah. If you for the what can it doesn't and then looking at the plane, exactly what happened. Memory. Let's see it to fix it. Add memory. Add memory. Server can kind of memory and see it. Does the above approach change anything else? Like, are all of the calls be the same still? Is there anything that is going to break it, like on the other side when I call it? Do I have to change anything? Do I need to change anything on the server calls, or will this just help fix it? I don't want to have to change anything on the call side, on the like non-server side. Dude, my thing's not working anymore. I think I gotta pay for it. I mean, shit. Can you hear me now? Yeah, she ain't working, bro. Do you think I need to pay for it? Yo, 777, dude. Good to see you. Michael, Code Trader, what up? Damn, my AI thing's not working anymore. You think I gotta... I'm gonna reset it. My will. What's up, homie? Just no more. I don't type. I don't type anymore. So let me try to get flow build. Just, try to get try to now. I am for it now. And I was wondering how long it's gonna not for, but maybe today is the day. So maybe I'll just pay for it real quick and see if it's Gucci. What's the date today? 120? Ow! I just hurt my hand. All right, now I got pro. You work, bro? Damn, I have to upgrade. It's just broken. They got me to upgrade. They got me to upgrade. It's just broken. Oh gosh, that's funny. Okay, that's okay. They deserve it anyways. They deserve to be paid, dude. Cause that it's probably the best tool I've seen. Dude. Man. So that's fire, bro. That's fire. It's not working today, but maybe there's an update or something. Say fall, whisper, hide, view about this Mac, whisper, flow.
2.10. Options will always exist. It's up to you to decide if they overpower your focus on great.
Thank you. Thank you. Are you working yet? Don't working. Okay, so I have to type today, so I'm sorry, fam. This ain't gonna be as fast as usual. Damn, dude, that's too bad. That's too bad. It's okay though. Make it happen. Make it happen. No matter what, we can happen. Oh boy, there I go yapping again. There I go yapping again. We live yet? Still booting. Okay. Good, good, good. That's the next step, dude. We fixed the server. Oh, we're running now. Perfect. That was right when I came back. That was awesome. We'll grab some coffee and then we're live. Okay, so first things first, we're here and we're gonna say new. We're gonna say we're in there, and then I'm gonna go to that. The other thing. So, have you read this real quick because this is quite important. Just read it. Read it. Look at it slowly and read it. You read it? You read it yet, bro? Read it. Read it, dude. Don't play. Read the whole thing. All of it.
I don't care how good you are in anything. You don't have discipline. You ain't nobody.
Nobody.
You're nothing.
Nothing.
Because you give up under the slightest struggle without discipline.
100%.
With discipline and do what you hate to do.
But do it like you love it.
Doing what you hate to do, but do it like you love it. That is a great quote.
Mm-hmm.
And if you can do that, you can be successful in anything.
You normally are.
You normally are. You normally are. I clicked the wrong button, honestly. Click the wrong folder. Gotta get in GE December here. We'll be back in half a second. Don't worry, bruh. Don't worry, bruh. We gonna be back. I know you miss me. I miss you too. Come on. Here we go. I'm back. Okay, I'm back now. So what up, dude? Okay. This is Moondive Live here on a Tuesday morning. Fuck, it's Monday. It's Monday, B. I had no idea. The thing is every day is the same for me. I love my life, dude. I keep consistent. Every day. Let's say CD, G, D, E, C. Okay. Let's say CD, Pony,
AO
GE.
Moondev 777. Fartcoin has high funding at 58.26%
T.
annual. AI suggests nothing with
Hip.
50% confidence.
Hippie.
Analysis. The BTC market data indicates an uptrend,
R.
but the high funding rate of Fartcoin,
Requirements.
Solana has negative funding at negative
That's
14.29% annual. AI suggests nothing with
Tip
7%
install R.
confidence.
Requirements.txt.
Analysis. Neutral market
Okay.
signals.
Yes, dude. Yes, step on the gas every day. We have one chance at this life, dude. We got one shot. Don't drop it. Don't drop the ball now. It's the time. It's the only time that we get. The only time that we get is right now. So, what were we working on last week? We got the third one done? I believe so. This coffee good, boy. This coffee good. The coffee is really, really good. It's really, really good. It's really, really good on a Monday morning. Oh, I better turn some air on though. Let me get the air on. Okay, the air's on. Blessed to have air conditioning, dude. I can't believe it. I got air conditioning. Are you kidding me, dude? I got Wi-Fi and air conditioning. I'm so grateful, dude. I'm so grateful. Blessed to be here. Much love to you. Thank you for having me. Hello. Can you hear me now? Yes, you can. Perfect. Sweet. She's back. I've done folds 1 through 3 so far. So today I'm going to try to do 4 and 5 and not be a retard and let it run all day without me running something. Okay. So number 4. Launch 4 now, 5 later. And then hopefully 6 and 7 mañana. Mañana. Damn, dude, this is taking a long time. Moondad moving slow. Moondad moving so slow, dude. Come on, step on the gas, boy. Come on, you getting super Puerto Rican on them. All Puerto Ricans get free boot camp access, actually. So you are Puerto Rican and you live here, dude. I believe code is a great equalizer, so of course it's free. SRC here. The fitness, we want to go up in the fitness here, and then we want to go to fitness BT. Fitness VBT. And we're going to say fold 4 this time. And we're going to hit save. And then we're going to hit run. Just run it up. Please. Because this is the only chance we have. Let's test it out first because we don't want to be some noob tubing mofos. Okay. Let's go ahead and just give it a quick little runny run. CD. SRC. Okay. There we go. CDSRC, we're going to have one little run here. See if it does anything. That coffee good, boy. Okay, so what else we got here, dude? What's up? Oh, it did not work. Okay, so what's the error? 404 times Newman. Damn, it didn't work, dude. Okay, so let's go see. What did we do wrong here? What did we do wrong? I didn't write the answer down. It was something with number though. Fudge, dude. Fold 4 here. Let's see the data sets. Make sure we data dog still. Fold 4. 60-minute data fold 4. Okay. Clearly something here. Why do I know that? Because I've done this so many times now. Repetition is key. Repetition. I don't know anything until I do it a ton of times, and then I kind of know it. You know? So let's go see what the error is. Number. Okay, so this is the same one. Let's see if I can go here. Am I back yet? Am I back yet? You can still see the screen? Damn, dude. I wonder where I put that. Hmm. Okay, so let's just go ask AI. Damn, dude, this is tough because okay, no, it's not that tough though. It's just it sucks because okay, let's just talk about it. I get this bug here, and I got the same bug last week. I can't remember exactly what I did, but it definitely had something to do with uninstalling Numba and then reinstalling the correct version. So let's try to debug this with that, and you can see my requirements.t here. I thought I changed it to the right version, but I clearly because I still get the same bug we got last, and we fixed by uninstalling the right version. So click between BT and Numba, so we are on the right version. But I mean, which is do. All right, so let's say rook.t here as well. Let's run it up, dude. This is the game we play all day. I love it so much, dude. I love it. Okay. Let's just keep running it up. They tell us to slow down. We just keep running it up, dude. We just keep running it up. Yes, we have to. That's all we can do. That's all we can do, dude. Copy, paste. What you think about this, though? Okay, let's say CDSRC. And now let's run the thing again and see if we can get it going. Let's try it again. That's all we can do is we can just keep trying. We can just keep swimming. That's all we can do, dude. Nope, same bug. So let's go ahead and try it again. Copy. Let's say cd dot dot. Okay. And then pip uninstall. And then we're going to say pip install.
I knew I was gonna make it. I just ain't know how. But I knew. This world is what you make it. You create your own environment. It all starts with a vision. What you can imagine, you can create.
What you can imagine, you can create. Facts, B. Big facts. Big facts, B. CDSRC. Big facts, B. What you can imagine, you can create. What you can imagine, you can create. Give me some Bible verses around this. 3 of them, please. All right, certainly. So we got 320 says, now to him who is able to immeasurably more than all ask or imagine according to his power that is at work within us. Make sure these have layman's terms explanations to them as well, as they're a little confusing. For as he thinketh in his heart. All right, so let's read this one again with the explanation. Now to him who is able to do immeasurably more than all we ask or imagine according to his power that is at work within us. God is capable of doing far more than we can even think about or dream of. We might have big ideas and hopes, but God can surpass those in ways we can't even comprehend. It's a reminder that his power is at work in our lives, helping us achieve our greatest dreams. 777, dude. Much love, much love. 23-7 here. We got, for as he thinketh in his heart, so is he. Eat and drink, saith he to thee, but his heart is not with thee. These are so complex, dude. That's the only part that's hard for me. Explanation. This verse means that our thoughts shape who we are. If someone thinks negatively or poorly about themselves, that's often how they'll act. It also suggests that sometimes people might say one thing but mean another. It's a reminder to be authentic and true to our beliefs and intentions. Genesis 1:1. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. Explanation 777. This verse tells us that God started everything by creating the universe and the world we live in. It emphasizes that all of creation came from God's desire and imagination. This shows the incredible power of creation and sets the stage for understanding our own ability to create in our lives. 777, dude. I think this is working because it's taking so freaking long. How many? We got population size of 120, generations of 12. 0% done here, you can see. Okay. Okay. Yes, dude. Yes. Much love, much love. Let's get it, dude. Let's get it. Every day. Every day they try to slow us down. No way. Okay, I believe this works now. And I also believe that code is a great equalizer. That's why I show this stuff, dude. Because if I can inspire one of you cool cats, if I could inspire one of you cool cats to code, dude, shit. That's it. That's all I need. Hebrews 12:11. Thank you, bro. Explain this one to me. 7% done. Perfect. No discipline seems pleasant at the time, but painful. Later on, however, it produces a harvest of righteousness and peace for those who have been trained by it. Yo, 777. Thank you, bro. This verse is discussing the idea of discipline and how it affects our lives. Here's a breakdown. Discipline is difficult. The verse starts by acknowledging that discipline is often hard and uncomfortable. When we go through discipline, whether it's from parents, teachers, or even God, it usually feels painful at the time. This could refer to the struggles we face when learning life lessons or correct behaviors long-term benefits you. However, the verse offers hope by stating that although the experience of discipline is tough, it leads to positive outcomes. Over time, this discipline helps us grow and develop into better people. The harvest of righteousness and peace suggests that through difficult lessons, we can become more virtuous, righteous, and find inner calm peace. The phrase, those who have been trained by it, implies that it's important to accept and learn from the difficult experiences rather than resisting them. When we embrace the lessons that discipline teaches us, we can cultivate good character traits and a sense of peace in our lives. Hebrews 12:11 reminds us that while going through challenges and discipline might be tough, those experiences can lead to significant personal growth and peace in the long run. It encourages us to view hard times as opportunities for improvement rather than just hardships. Thank you, dude. 777. Much love. Moondev, grandfather was a crusader. Moondev, do you have a way to use crusader for free?
1410. Concentrate all
is
your thoughts
Crusader?
upon the work at hand. The sun's rays do not burn until brought to a focus. Alexander
Crusader
Graham Bell.
coding. Code Crusaders? Nah, I don't know what Crusader is. I just don't know what it is, dude. Looks like we finished here. Yes, -142. Perfect. We're live here. Okay, so that's beautiful. That works. So let's just go ahead and update our requirements.txt so next time it will work right away, you know? It will work right away. Right away, right away, right away. Much love to you, dude. I'm glad you're here. 777, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing your love and your Bible verses, your ideas, your sevens, dude. Let's get it all day, okay? Yes, okay, okay. Okay, 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 okay. Let's say screen S. It's S1. Okay, so this is gonna be the first one right here. We're gonna run three screens because we're gonna do it triple time. He's gonna do it triple time. He's a triple time kind of guy. Python, run it. Okay, that's live. Okay, let's get screen 2 here. Yes. Triple time! Did I just run that one? It's looking a little suspicious here. Okay, which one did I run? Party GE 85. Okay, grammar file 0.1. Grammar file 110. Okay, BETC basic V BBT. Basic V BBT. What, dude? No way. I did not do that, bro. I did not do that. Don't tell me that. Don't tell me that right now. Grammar file. BTC basic in.
I'm not negotiating with myself.
Yeah.
The deal was already made. The deal was made. When I set out at the beginning of the summer and said, this is the training plan I'm doing, I signed that contract with myself. I'm doing it.
I'm doing it.
You know, throughout that process, you'll start talking to yourself like, man, I think I need to, maybe if we,
Nope.
No, this is non-negotiable.
Yeah.
So this one, BTC basic VBT. And the next one is basic. Okay, so we're Gucci at least, thank God. I just had a typo here. Luckily, it didn't matter. Okay, we got the second one running. Now we're gonna get the third one running. S3. Okay, so we got all three running. Perfect. So if you're new here, welcome. 777. But we got these three evolutionary algorithms running here. These are creating a million strategies, but I got 3 of them. So if you do the math there, if you take the 1 million and you multiply it by 3, that equals 3 million. 3 million strategies here on a Monday morning. So GM. Let's see how much money I've spent. Oh my God. That took 0.4 hours, dude? Or that took 0.39 hours, dude? What the hell? I spent $6 right there, dude. Jesus. That's crazy. Crazy, crazy stuff, kids. Kids, this is crazy stuff.
AO Moon Dev 777. Fartcoin has high funding at 68.12% annual. AI suggests nothing with 50% confidence. Analysis. Fartcoin has a high funding rate of 68.12%, indicating potential risk of long liquidity. Solana has negative funding at minus 14.52% annual. AI suggests nothing with 50% confidence. Analysis. Funding rate is negative, but BTC is in an uptrend, so no clear signal to buy.
You really be talking a lot, shorty. You really be talking a lot. Okay, so I want to look into DeepSeek. DeepSeek in cursor. So somebody said that.
3.010. Your focus determines your reality. Let's get back to coding and achieving your goals.
Anybody know how to put DeepSeek in the cursor here? I think people were talking about that. DeepSeek. I was able to get DeepSeek v3 working in cursor and the new Codistro Maestro running through in cursor through the continue extension. I was able to get DeepSeek 3 working on cursor though. In cursor settings, I just typed in the model DeepSeek v3 in my local Olama. Has anyone tried out? So let's go ahead and try to get this DeepSeek going, dude. Anybody use DeepSeek in cursor? I'm gonna ask Trent. Let's ask him. Wake up! Wake up! We just add it to the cursor settings. Wake up, Trent. Wake up. Wake up, dude. Wake up. Let's say DeepSeek, what's it called? Token list? Not token list. DeepSeek, how do we say that, bro? Not token list. DeepSeek max tokens. Token length. What's that called, dude? Damn, my brain is weak today, dog. DeepSeek token max token limit. Yeah, context window. Let's say DeepSeek cursor. Reddit. Nice, dude. Now he's thinking. Okay. Nice got it. Okay, I've been using DeepSeek as my coding assistant for a while. Was earlier using Cursor with GPT and Claude, but I've run out of tokens. DeepSeek works equally good or slightly less better than GPT and Claude. Although it's making tall claims on its documentation, it's outpouring both. I've heard literally nothing but good things about it. I don't think it could be rated any higher. Nice, dude. Code Stroll 22 bill is king for me. What is Code Stroll? I mean, this is why I love being a developer, dude, because like we're in the game. We're in the game, dude. We're in the game, dude. We're locked, bro. We're always locked. Yeah, I don't know though. DeepSeek. Let's just sign up and see if we can get this cracking. Let's say DeepSeek. Models and pricing, I think it's cheap, or I think it's much cheaper. That's why. We're using it. Okay, max token output. Context link is 64K. So input 0.14. Deduction rules. How do you sign up? How do we sign up and give China our data? I want China to have all my data because I already know their data dogs. Your first API call here. Dun, dun, dun. All right, DeepSeek platform probably. Log in for sign up. I'm gonna sign up here. No way log in with account. No way. Sorry, China. Sorry, dog. You know, like I fuck with you, but at the same time, I'm not gonna sign with my Google account. I don't fuck with you like that. Not like that, homeboy. Sorry, China. I love you though. I love you. I do. I do. I do. I do. It's all love. It's all love. It's all love. But I ain't gonna give you my Gmail stuff, you know? Like I know the extent to the love I'm gonna give y'all. And while I fuck with you heavy, B, hey, China, I fuck with you heavy, dude. I ain't gonna give you my Gmail direct. You already probably have access to it. You probably already have access to it. Let's be real, dude. Let's be real. You probably already got access, but I'm not gonna just like give it to you every day. I'm not just gonna go sign up for Chinese companies and give you my Gmail every time I can. I'm gonna at least try to be you know, whatever, cautious. Yeah, I'm just gonna be a little cautious. Yeah, how about that? Think I'm just gonna give China all my data on purpose? Well, I'm gonna give it some of it. I'm gonna use TikTok, yes. I'm gonna use your AI because it's cheaper, yes. Yes, you got me. Yes. Okay. It is what it is. Let me top up my balance here. Let me give you some money. I'll give you my credit card. Wait, they give you $2? Oh. They gave me $2 in credits. What nice people. I love you. Thank you. So this is my API key. This is my Jan 20. Create API key here. Let's copy it. Done. Okay. And then let's go here to where we at with it? We're gonna go to the AI agents. And we're gonna go to the can you see my screen right now? Just double check, triple check. I don't think you can. So I'm gonna go to my ENV here and say deep seek key equals whatever the key is.
Something that truly exists in all of us. It's very simple. This is what I believe, and I'm willing to die for it. Period.
Got ENV example here. Undav key, DeepSeek key. Your DeepSeek key is here, dude. Be careful. Be careful, be careful, be careful, dude. Okay, so don't share that with anybody. Okay, I actually need to put it in my cursor as well. So let's go here and say settings, cursor settings here, and models, and then maybe it has it on here already. DeepSeek. Oh, V3. Is that the one we're using? DeepSeek V3 here. Oh, but I don't need to use my API key. I don't know, dude. Now I'm just lost. What am I even doing? I'm using cursor. I don't need to do all this, right? That's crazy stuff. Sheesh. So you can see here, screen. I'm over here and I just have DeepSeek. I just click it. Duh. This is a .env example I just updated here. API. I don't know what I changed there. I don't know. But it is what it is. It's the time. We gotta be here.
AO Moondev 777. Fartcoin has high funding at 66.05% annual. AI suggests nothing with 50% confidence.
Nothing.
Analysis. The overall BTC market is in an uptrend, but the high funding rate of 66.05. Solana has negative funding at my 14.11% annual. AI suggests nothing with 50% confidence. Analysis. The funding rate for Sol is negative, indicating potential downward pressure, but the overall Bitcoin market is in.
Okay, so I'm curious to see if this DeepSeek works. So let's say L. Can you just walk me through this API.py step by step so I understand all the code? Okay, so we can see here. Sure, let's break down. This should be DeepSeek v3. Okay. And I wonder what it is. Like if I go here to I mean, sorry for tagging you, Trent. I'm an idiot, honestly. Okay, so I just want to see here, what's it looking like? Does it call it correctly? I mean, this looks fine. It's fast. Yeah, DeepSeek right here. Okay, well, cursor makes this super easy. So, DeepSeek is here in my cursor, and I don't know what to tell you about it. I don't know what I should do with it. Because now AI is just a commodity. And this is awkward now. This is very, very awkward. Because I thought I was gonna have to do a lot of work here to like get it implemented or something, but cursor just makes things super easy here. Okay, that's cool, that's cool. That's cool with me, dude. I'm cool with easy. Okay, so let's say we got that implemented. Launch new GEs, done. Fix copybot and API, done. I got a funding ARB I kind of want to build. Wait, it looks like this went back to Claude though. DeepSeek to save 80%. So that's pretty fire if it's 80% cheaper. But is it as good is the question. That's the question, dude. Is it as good? So I kind of want to build out this funding ARB bot. So the one thing I need to figure out here is in Hyperliquid how to get the funding rate. So I got the funding agent and what I want to do here is update her. Let's go ahead and say, please push all. and commit all, and the commit message will be added DeepSeek AI into the .env. That's all though. Oh god. Oh god. That's all I did. That's all I did, dude. I could do it, I guess. Git add. Git commit. Git commit. DeepSeek added. That's it though. Okay, git push. Alright, dude, so I just updated all the code here. So you have access to all what I have access to. Just go to moondev.com. From moondev.com, you get your map. Where do I get started in algo trading? This roadmap. Discord and GitHub. The roadmap shows you exactly how to automate your trading step by step. Down here at the AI agents, you have the GitHub. Okay, the GitHub takes you here, dude. Once you get to the GitHub, you hit star in order to keep all the code or bookmark it. And to actually get the code, click fork. Fork it, dude. Fork it, you get all the code. Okay, you can see 1 minute ago, I added to the .env example, DeepSeek key here, AI services, Anthropic, OpenAI, and DeepSeek now. But it doesn't really do anything yet, so we'll just mess around with it for today and maybe add it here in our next little run of this funding agent. But the funding agent is something I want to fuck with today, dude. So I want to pull up my Hyperliquid stuff because I might already have. I don't think I do though. View in terminal. Open in Visual Studio Code. Embarrassing, huh? It's quite embarrassing. So I was looking for this before, actually. That's why I'm already on it. You can see funding rate, get funding rate data. Bro, funding rate. Nah, see, I gotta make a call. Old, maybe? Nah, same one. Same Z's. Okay, so let's go over to the Hyperliquid documentation here. Oh, look who the fuck pops up here. Lookity dookity, dude. Lookity dookity. Who put everybody on the Hyperliquid? I don't know. Not me. Not me, not me, not me. I love you. Lookity dookity, dude. Lookity dookity. He's everywhere. He's everywhere. WebSocket. We're going to go ahead here and say Python SDK. API. Examples. Hyperliquid. Examples. Let's go to examples. Basic agent.
This what God feel like.
Hey. Basic market order, schedule, set refer, spot to perp, staking, sub account, TPSL, transfer, vault, withdraw, WebSocket, cancel open orders, JSON, multi-sig, recording, basic builder, multi-sig, leverage adjustment, market order, basic order, CLOID, cancel, set refer, basic spot order, spot to perp. None of these are them, so what do we do? What do we do? Well, you know what? Let's bring back that other folder here. Get the old school VS Code up in here. And let's just look through some of these nice funks because I feel like Symbol Info would have them. Yeah. Symbol Info might have it. Okay. but that's not even a call either. So let's just look through all these. Get open interest here. Get liquidations. So these aren't actual calls here. Let's go to the top, bro, because ask bid might have it. Get spot and ho-ass spot symbol. Oh, that boy funny. Get all spot symbols here. Get size and pix decimals. Nah. Limit order, nah. Adjust leverage, size. Account value here, update leverage. Get open, high, low, close volume data. Chopper that boy out of here. Coin. Data DF. Calculate VWAP with symbol, supply demand zones. Get spot position, get position. I need to get the hyper liquid, pretty much the funding rate for what I'm trying to build here. So fetch candle snapshot, baby. So we'll look at that in a second here. I've made hundreds of thousands of dollars with this trading bot framework, and I'm not only gonna let you steal it, I'm gonna help you master it in the next 15 days in the Algo Trade Camp. If you are a crypto trader who is ambitious, committed, and persistent, and you're typically good at what you do, but your trading results are just not where you want them to be, well, here's a quick question for you. How would it feel if you could have a trading bot that traded for you for the rest of your life, with or without you logging into the computer each day? You see, I'm just a regular dude, but for the last few years, I've been using trading bots to manage my admittedly low 7-figure personal portfolio, while others struggle with controlling their emotions, staring at the charts all day. When you meet me at the Algo Trade Camp, I'm gonna give you my exact blueprint. Look, we've all seen the countless ads, the cliches, the kids in the rented Lambos telling you how to trade. This isn't that. This is a proven trading bot system backed by real data and thousands of hours of research into automated trading systems. I put this system to the test using it to build a swarm of trading bots to manage my own personal portfolio. While I can't give you a plug and play, set and forget and make $1 billion overnight bot, I put my money where my mouth is, and I use this exact framework to build all of my trading bots. But look, you've seen trading bots in the wild, you've heard of successful algo traders, and you hear of quants that have become wildly successful and make crazy money, so you know it's possible to automate your trading. And you're watching this video right now, so I know you're super smart, because searching for a better, more efficient way to trade, that's just something smart people do. And because you're smart, you also know there's a little something extra. You know there's a little piece of magic mixed into all of it. Now, I know what it feels like, dude. Not just to not make money trading, but to lose money due to emotions or just my poor human judgment. Everything else, I could just work harder at and I would get better. But for trading, for some reason, I could never get over the emotions. The times where I'd be up all night, staring at the charts, just hoping it would go my way, just to fall asleep to a liquidation email when you know you're ambitious and you're extremely persistent, but you just can't figure out the game of trading. And to feel like, dude, I'm never gonna stop trading, but I keep losing. Look, I get that. It's normal for manual traders, hand traders, lose money. Remember, 95% lose. I want to take you from that feeling of losing due to emotions to being a dominant force in the crypto market. I want to help you automate your trading for the rest of your life so you can build any trading bot that you could ever imagine. I will help you automate your trading only if you are willing to step up, challenge yourself, and take this challenge. And I will help you automate your trading in the next 15 days in the Algo Trade Camp. Here's the big secret you've been waiting for. As an automated trader from home, there's really only 3 things you need to do to be extremely successful. Number 1, you have to build great trading ideas. Build a list of great trading ideas. You then test those ideas to see if they worked in the past. And if they worked in the past, then build a bot with tiny size to make sure they still work in the live market. If you can do all three of those things, it's pretty hard not to make money. In fact, I've never seen anyone who has great trading ideas, who tested them constantly and deployed them with tiny size, not have success with algo trading. I just haven't seen it, dude. And here's another fact. One good trading bot can wipe out all bad financial decisions you made in your entire life. And I know this because it happened to me. When you combine these three different elements, success isn't only possible, it's repeatable. This is my RBI framework. It comes down to researching, R, backtesting, B, and then implementing into bots, I. And when you make the right decision and you decide to meet me in the algo trade camp, I'll show you exactly how to automate your trading strategy. And if you don't have one, we have hundreds we've researched from PhDs to get you started on your journey right now. And I want to help you automate your trading right now, not a year from now. No, I want to help you right now. If you don't know how to code, don't worry. I didn't know how to code either. I'll teach you step by step in the next 15 days. Listen, I had one bot that did me hundreds of thousands of dollars, and I don't have a big team or an unfair advantage. I'm standing here in a bedroom with a whiteboard behind me. I don't have employees, investors, or any long-term obligations. I'm free as a bird. I don't have a Lambo or some fancy New York City office or Miami office. I'm a simple guy with a simple life. All I do is code with AI live on YouTube, just me, you, my computer, and my whiteboard. Quick story I like to leave out because it's a little bit embarrassing. But when I first got interested in automating my trading, I knew I had to learn to code because it would just be way too expensive to hire a developer to constantly update my bots. Anyways, I locked in for 2 to 4 hours a day until I successfully built my first bot. And then I put 10K in, and over the next 30 days, I watched that 10K go to zero. No wonder I was a losing hand trader. I was trading a strategy that didn't work, a strategy a bot couldn't even figure out. And I was trading it as a human. That day, though, I developed my RBI framework to ensure I only run profitable bots. My RBI framework is simple. Research strategies, R, then backtest those strategies, B, and see if they work in the past. If they work in the past, then implement them with small size, not 10K. Hey, I'm Moondev, and that day, I developed a passion for trading bots and showing my RBI secret I uncovered. You have to test your bots before you run them with $10,000. If you can constantly research new trading ideas, then constantly backtest those ideas to see if they work in the past, and then take those that worked in the past and implement them into a bot with small size. If you can do that, you can't help but become a profitable algo trader. I'm just an independent trader from my bedroom who figured out a better way to approach the market, and I believe code's a great equalizer. If you know how to code, you can build cash flow for generations, for the rest of your life. So the way I looked at automating my trading was I could learn all this, and worst case scenario, I know how to code and I could get a job for like 100K plus at a tech company. But best case scenario was I could have automated trading bots for the rest of my life. Now that's a solid risk reward if you ask me. Look, I know there's a lot of scammers out there. I want you to look me up, Google me, search Moondev. You can see everything I am saying is true. I have videos of every single bot I've ever built, all for free on YouTube, including that one that made me hundreds of thousands of dollars. But just because it worked for me does not mean it's going to work for you. The number one rule of automating trading is to never run someone else's bot. Just like I got wrecked for $10,000 on my first bot, how would you possibly know if you downloaded a bot off the internet what it does, or when somebody runs it, or when they are hedging? No one will ever give you a profitable trading bot. That's the number one way to spot a scam. So if you're on the internet, YouTube, whatever, and it says a plug and play, make 1 ETH a day or 20% a day, you know that's a scam. You're about to lose all your money. You see, I'm not the type to hype something up. I just try to transparently build bots that I think will make me money. Seriously, if you're skeptical at all, I have over 1,200 hours of free YouTube tutorials, all on YouTube. You can literally go get to know me. I've even hosted interviews with the top quants in the world, like Christina Shi. She traded $7.1 billion per day. That's billion with a B. and Dr. Ernest Chan, one of the greatest algorithmic traders of all time after Jim Simons himself. Rest in peace. I've even had the pleasure of interviewing some unnamed Renaissance employees, and we talked about the strategies Jim Simons and his company Renaissance used to use. So I just rebuilt them, and I'm telling you this not to brag, but I'm telling you this because I want you to take it seriously, because it could change your life like it's changed mine. Think about it. Who's the best trader of all time? Yeah, Jim Simons, the founder of Renaissance. What did Jim Simons do to trade better than everybody else? Yeah, he built trading bots that traded fully automatically. Even today, who's making all the money on Wall Street? Yeah, the trading bot firms. Google it. 2 Sigma, Jane Street, AQR, D, Shaw, Renaissance. Jim Simons died with a net worth of $31 billion. All from automated trading, because Jim was smart enough to realize there's patterns in the market that robots could trade that humans could never. So he essentially executed his own RBI framework for years on end. He once said, in a business like this, you just have to keep making things better and better and better, essentially always researching new strategies, then backtesting those strategies to see if they worked in the past, and then testing those in the live market. Jim simply executed his system of testing and deploying for years until he was hyper profitable. Look, Jim didn't just become a multi-billionaire. He changed bloodlines and created generational wealth for employees, investors, and of course himself. But not only that, he returned over $100 billion in profits, and he was able to give away $4 billion to charities. How cool is that? Imagine if you could just have a fraction of that impact. The sad truth is most people don't actually want to make money with trading, they just want to gamble. But if you're committed to automating your trading and building out a provable edge, then it's an absolute travesty for you not to embrace these principles, so your trading can finally be as good as you know it should be without human intervention. Now, on this page, you'll see exactly what's covered in the 15-day Algo Trade Camp. If you think this stuff will help you automate your trading, then grab your spot now. And at the risk of sounding bold, and I genuinely mean this, I think my stuff is the best, not because of how much money I've made from my bots, but because there are plenty of people out there who have made a lot more money than I have, but more importantly, I don't think many people share any of this stuff. And I believe I explain everything in the most simple manner so you can actually automate your trading as a regular person. I don't care how rich the gurus are. They make trading way too complicated, and no one shows you how to automate it. My goal is to make automating your trading simple so you can do it. So my advice is to grab a general admission or a VIP seat to the Algo Trade Camp, and I highly recommend you grab a VIP ticket because they get lifetime access to the boot camp, and they get access to our inner circle calls, which are every Friday on Zoom with replays available. So you definitely don't want to miss that opportunity. I highly recommend the VIP option. Here's the deal. You can join the masses and you can invest in cheap solutions, or you can invest in something that actually works. So if you're interested in automating your trading, then grab your spot at the bootcamp below, and trust me, you'll want to get the VIP experience. That's where we really roll up our sleeves and make the magic happen. So step up, start the Algo Trade Camp, and to ensure you have absolutely zero risk, I've implemented a 90-day cosmic guarantee. So you don't even have to say yes right now, just say maybe, sign up. You can watch all of the boot camp, explore all of the back tests, the bots, connect with all of the hundreds of algorithmic traders in there. And if it's not for you, you have 90 full days in our 90-day cosmic 100% money back guarantee to just test it out. So jump in right now, say hello, and the members, me and hundreds of other automated traders are waiting to step on the gas with you. I've made hundreds of thousands of dollars with this trading bot framework, and I'm not only going to let you steal it, I'm going to help you master it in the next 15 days in the Algo Trade Camp. If you are a crypto trader who is ambitious, committed, and persistent, and you're typically good at what you do, but your trading results are just not where you want them to be, well, here's a quick question for you. How would it feel if you could have a trading bot that traded for you for the rest of your life? with or without you logging into the computer each day. You see, I'm just a regular dude, but for the last few years, I've been using trading bots to manage my admittedly low 7-figure personal portfolio, while others struggle with controlling their emotions, staring at the charts all day. When you meet me at the Algo Trade Camp, I'm gonna give you my exact blueprint. Look, we've all seen the countless ads, the cliches, the kids in the rented Lambos telling you how to trade. This isn't that. This is a proven trading bot system backed by real data and thousands of hours of research into automated trading systems. I put this system to the test using it to build a swarm of trading bots to manage my own personal portfolio. While I can't give you a plug and play, set and forget and make $1 billion overnight bot, I put my money where my mouth is, and I use this exact framework to build all of my trading bots. But look, you've seen trading bots in the wild, you've heard of successful algo traders, and you hear of quants that have become wildly successful and make crazy money, so you know it's possible to automate your trading. And you're watching this video right now, so I know you're super smart, because searching for a better, more efficient way to trade, that's just something smart people do. And because you're smart, you also know there's a little something extra. You know there's a little piece of magic mixed into all of it. Now, I know what it feels like, dude, not just to not make money trading, but to lose money due to emotions or just my poor human judgment. Everything else I could just work harder at and I would get better, but for trading, for some reason, I could never get over the emotions. The times where I'd be up all night staring at the charts, just hoping it would go my way, just to fall asleep to a liquidation email when you know you're ambitious and you're extremely persistent, but you just can't figure out the game of trade. And to feel like, dude, I'm never gonna stop trading, but I keep losing. Look, I get that. It's normal for manual traders, hand traders, lose money. Remember, 95% lose. I want to take you from that feeling of losing due to emotions to being a dominant force in the crypto market. I want to help you automate your trade for the rest of your life so you can build any trading bot that you could ever imagine. I will help you automate your trading only if you are willing to step up, challenge yourself, and take this challenge. And I will help you automate your trading in the next 15 days in the Algo Trade Camp. Here's the big secret you've been waiting for. As an automated trader from home, there's really only 3 things you need to do to be extremely successful. Number 1, you have to build great trading ideas. Build a list of great trading ideas. You then test those ideas to see if they worked in the past. And if they worked in the past, then build a bot with tiny size to make sure they still work in the live market. If you can do all 3 of those things, it's pretty hard not to make money. In fact, I've never seen anyone who has great trading ideas, who tested them constantly and deployed them with tiny size, not have success with algo trading. I just haven't seen it, dude. And here's another fact. One good trading bot can wipe out all bad financial decisions you made in your entire life. And I know this because it happened to me. When you combine these 3 different elements, success isn't only possible, it's repeatable. This is my RBI framework. It comes down to researching, R, back testing, B, and then implementing into bots, I, and make the right decisions. Meet me in the trade camp. I'll show you exactly how to make your trading strategy. And if you don't have one, we have hundreds we've researched from PhDs to get you started on your journey right now. And I want to help you automate your trading right now, not a year from now. No, I want to help you right now. If you don't know how to code, don't worry. I didn't know how to code either. I'll teach you step by step in the next 15 days. Listen, I had one bot that did me hundreds of thousands of dollars, and I don't have a big team or an unfair advantage. I'm standing here in a bedroom with a whiteboard behind me. I don't have employees, investors, or any long-term obligations. I'm free as a bird. I don't have a Lambo or some fancy New York City office or Miami office. I'm a simple guy with a simple life. All I do is code with AI live on YouTube, just me, you, my computer, and my whiteboard. Quick story I like to leave out because it's a little bit embarrassing. But when I first got interested in automating my trading, I knew I had to learn to code because it would just be way too expensive to hire a developer to constantly update my bots. Anyways, I locked in for 2 to 4 hours a day until I successfully built my first bot. And then I put 10K in, and over the next 30 days, I watched that 10K go to zero. No wonder I was a losing hand trader. I was trading a strategy that didn't work, a strategy a bot couldn't even figure out. And I was trading it as a human. That day, though, I developed my RBI framework to ensure I only run profitable bots. My RBI framework is simple. Research strategies. R, then backtest those strategies. B, and see if they work in the past. If they work in the past, then implement them with small size, not 10K. Hey, I'm Moondev, and that day, I developed a passion for trading bots and showing my RBI secret I uncovered. You have to test your bots before you run them with $10,000. If you can constantly research new trading ideas, then constantly backtest those ideas to see if they work in the past, and then take those that worked in the past and implement them into a bot with small size. If you can do that, you can't help but become a profitable algo trader. I'm just an independent trader from my bedroom who figured out a better way to approach the market, and I believe code's a great equalizer. If you know how to code, you can build cash flow for generations, for the rest of your life. So the way I looked at automating my trading was I could learn all this, and worst case scenario, I know how to code, and I could get a job for like 100K plus at a tech company. But best case scenario was I could have automated trading bots for the rest of my life. Now that's a solid risk reward if you ask me. Look, I know there's a lot of scammers out there. I want you to look me up, Google me, search Moondev. You can see everything I am saying is true. I have videos of every single bot I've ever built, all for free on YouTube, including that one that made me hundreds of thousands of dollars. But just because it worked for me does not mean it's going to work for you. Hey, did that make a whole video through? How long did that take? I have no idea. I'm sorry if it didn't go all the way through and you're interested in that. My bad. But check out the website below. You can check it out if you'd like. But much love to you. Sorry, I just had to lock back in, bro. Just had to lock. I had to stay locked, dude. I gotta stay locked. So much love to you. Thanks for waiting for me. I don't know if that was 5 minutes or 15 minutes. Either way, we back, boy. Let me know if you know in the chat. Was that? Did you see the video one time or 1.5 times? The concept of time around here is really, really bad. It's poor. Okay, so how are we gonna go ahead and get these candle shot data? Maybe no. Close all positions, no. Close all positions, market, no. Calculate range. Should we quote orders? Calculate Bollinger Bands. Calculate linear regression. A lot of good stuff on the screen, bruh. Order book data. Order book data. No. Open order deluxe here. Damn, dude. How do I get the open interest? We need that. Basic withdrawal, cancel orders, config. Let's go back here. Test, get ignore, security, API. Here.
AO Moondev 777. Fartcoin has high funding at 55.84% annual. AI suggests buy with 55% confidence. Analysis. Negative funding rate in an uptrending market.
I feel like it's exchange.py maybe. I just need to get the data. Slippage price. Post action. I need to get the open interest. No, I don't need the open interest. I need the funding rate. The funding rate. Okay, so I can close this for now. This is live. These are live here. I'm gonna set a alarm here for how long has it been? It's been an hour and a half. Took me 40 minutes to get it set up. So what about another 45 to get 25% done? So another 45, 45, 45. I would have 2 hours and 20 minutes. Oye, Siri, poner un timer por 2 horas y 15 minutos. Oye, Siri, poner un timer por 2 horas y 15 minutos. Gracias. All right, so we got that set up. She should let me know when this is done ish, just so I don't fuck it up again. 3 days in a row. Could you imagine if I did that 3 days in a row? I would be so hot, dude. I'd be so hot. All right, let's just start doing some calls here. Let's start with symbol info because that makes the most sense. So let's close this, close this, close this. Let's go to Hyperliquid. Nice Funk's Hyperliquid here, and all this code is in the stuff. Get current market info for all coins on Hyperliquid. Please update this code so we can test this get data and all the information that we get from the data. I'm specifically looking for the funding rate. So yeah, just make this a name if name equals main type file so I can run it from here and test all of the information that we get now. And from there, see if we get the funding there. And then we can try some other things too. But make sure that however we set this up, I think if name equals main, we'll set it up in a way that it won't affect anything that we have running right now. And it will only affect it if we're running it from here. Okay, so you can see here that I'll add a main. Okay, let's say accept. I don't see it. Nah, dude. Not the API, dog. I wanted you to do it in this file, not the other one, not the API.py. I'm ready, man.
If you want a pair of shoes and they're at the store, They're really at the store. You just don't have it yet. It ain't like that shit don't exist. It's just really at the store. That's how I looked at my whole life. If I want it, if I believe I can have it, then that's my reality.
It looks like we get an error here. Looking like we get a little error here. Add more prints if needed. Yeah, work today.
Seven ten. Don't watch us going. Sam Levinson.
Let's keep going, baby. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. All we can do. That's all we can do is keep it moving. Keep it pushing, dude. I mean, this doesn't really look like it, though. Here's the response. Doesn't really look like we have funding data there. That's what I said. Shred it back. Price, okay, current symbols. The issue now, the market info response to the dictionary with symbols, keys. We need to modify your code to handle this format correctly.
AOMoonDev777. Fartcoin has high funding at 54.44% annual. AI suggests sell with 80% confidence. Analysis, negative BTC trend and high Fartcoin funding rate.
All right, so we need to approach this a different way. Let's look at their API again. Let's say Hyperliquid, get funding rate. It's always a good way. That's always a good way. Just Google it, dude. Funding technical details. Numerical example. There, just here. That's how you get funding right here. These dogs be eating everything, bro. They be eating everything. So funny, so funny. Okay, so I don't think this is gonna be the one, but oh, here we go. There we go, there we go. This is what we need. Below is how to get the funding rate. Please make a function here in this file to get funding rate. And then let's go ahead and test it in the main file thing. Hey, we can do anything, dog. Hey. 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 What up, boy? Remember that? Hey. All right, so now let's update it. This is wonderful. Now let's update it to make it so that it only grabs the funding rate for the symbol that we pass in, and then we can pass in, for example, fart coin. Hey. Hey. Oh man, that reminds me of my pops. Oh man.
1 of 10. Concentrate all your thoughts upon the work at hand. The sun's rays do not
He's
burn
like, what
until
is you
brought to a
talking about?
focus. Alexander Graham Bell.
Because it's fart coin, dude. It's fart coin. It's fart coin. Is this facts?
This
Though?
what God feel like.
Laughing to the bank like ah. All right, let's see if this is facts, B. Hybrid liquid. This facts, B. Fart. Perps. Okay, the funding rate here is 217%. Yeah, dude. So I don't know what you want, bruh. 245. Okay, let's go look at the other one here. This one is for Ethereum. What is Ethereum? Ethereum? What is that? No say, cabron. No say. Never heard of that before. Yes. BTC, what's up? Well, let's see. Was this right? 10.3 cents percent? It says 8.2 on there, dude. But it looks like we're getting it right. We're just, our decimals are off. That's it. Yeah, so let's go ahead and get one more in here real quick. And my dog is eating everything right now, so she's probably just hungry. She's probably just hungry, and your boy is just not feeding her because he's over here coding, and he should be taking care of his fucking dog. You can see that our funding rate, there's something with it. It seems like a decimal problem, but I'm not quite sure. You can see I took screenshots of the actual funding rate, annualized and hourly. Here on the Hyperliquid, they show the hourly and then the annualized. So you see the three screenshots, and then you also see our printouts, and they're just different, but they look like they are somewhat similar at the same time. Just like maybe our decimal places are off. But you tell me, dude. Let's get you some food, girl.
AO Moondev 777. Fartcoin has high funding at 46.44% annual. AI suggests nothing with 50% confidence. Analysis. Fartcoin has a high funding rate of 46.44%, indicating a potential overheat.
What'd she say? Can somebody tell me what this Ethereum token is? Is that like some sort of meme coin or something? Ethereum? It's right here. The symbol is ETH. Is that like similar to Fartcoin? I just don't know. Looking at your screenshots and comparing them to our output, I see the issue. Let me break down what's happening. From your screenshots, first coin shows annualized 216, hourly this. Okay. The issue is Hyperliquid's API is funding rate and a different scale than we expected. That's it. Sick, dude. Okay, let's see how it looks now, dude. BTC says it is a 62%, and now it's perfect, dude. So 60, 83, 207. Perfect, perfect, perfect. And then funding agent. So annualize is this. Let's make a
1.010. Concentration is the key to success in any pursuit, be it coding or any other task. Keep your focus and energy directed towards your coding tasks.
let's just call this a funding arb agent. Now in this file, what I want you to build out is something similar to funding agent, but what I want you to do in this one is to get all of the symbols on Hyperliquid and then loop through each of the symbols and figure out what the funding rate is for each one of the symbols. If the funding rate is higher than the yearly funding rate that we put as a constant at the top of the code, this constant will be the yearly funding. And if it's higher than that, then the voice agent will go ahead and we'll have it at the top as well, just like the funding agent, and we'll send in the prompt, and then the voice agent will spit back, say anything that response says. So just look at our funding agent and then build what I just said above so you can have a template. But long story short, you're going to loop through all tokens on Hyperliquid using our nice funks HL that is also tagged that we just built. And we're going to loop through all the tokens to see if any hit our funding rate that we need. So the funding rate for now will be 100% yearly. And essentially, anytime you find one that does that, then we send it to the LLM with the prompt, and then we speak out what the response is. I love this game, dude.
Yeah. Why they acting like they working? Why they acting like they working? They don't even put the work.
They don't even put the work in. having fun with my sock now. Okay, so I'll create that. Okay, I've created funding agent. The funding arbitrage agent that scans all the tokens on Hyperliquid for finding opportunities. Uses a 100% yearly funding rate threshold configurable. Nice. Analyzes opportunities with AI when high funding is detected. Makes voice announcements. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Let's say accept here. See what the prompt looks like, and let's see what this says. Okay. This agent scans all tokens on Hyperliquid for funding rate opportunities. When it finds rates above our threshold, it analyzes the opportunity using AI. Okay, you are Moondev's professional funding rate analysis. You analyze funding rate opportunities on Hyperliquid. The goal is to find the rate arbitrage possible. And honestly, we need to go ahead and we want to instruct the AI that we're looking for funding rate arbitrage. And now that I think about it, I actually need to make a list of tokens to do this for, because we'll only be able to do this funding rate arbitrage on specific tokens. Well, let me think about this. Yeah. So let's put a list of tokens at the top that we'll do this for. You having fun, girl? Sounds like you having fun. I'm just happy you having fun, bro. Yeah, keep having fun. Keep having fun, girl. You keep me having fun. You have fun, I have fun. Have fun, girl. Yeah, you excited, aren't you? I'm excited for you, girl. Yeah, she a little gremlin. That's my little gremlin. That's my gremlin, dude. That's my little gremlin I got. Yo, 77, dude. Moondive snips. I like it, bro. He's snipping this stuff. Snip it, bro.
AOMoonDev 777. Fartcoin has high funding at 39.99% annual. AI suggests sell with 80% confidence. Analysis, high funding rate in a downtrend.
Inshallah, what's up, bro? He said he gonna buy this stuff. Buy it, bro. Buy it while it's on sale, dude. Alright, so I'm gonna say BTC. Okay, we gotta just pretty much say all the tokens that are on Ethereum. Sorry, not Ethereum, but I guess Ethereum too. Just wherever we can get spot tokens. Whichever tokens we can get on spot. There should be a lot of them. So Aave, yes, Ace. So let's just go ahead and make this list, dude. Making the list, checking it twice. Okay. Fartcoin, yes. Doge, yes. AI 16Z. Yes. AI XBT. Yes. Algo Ape Arb. Start with the volume ones. High volume ones. Trump. Trump. What else? Sui, I guess. I mean, Sui and Doge. Melania. I don't know how to say that lady's name. I'm sorry. Say her name, dude. Melania. Melanie. K Bonk. Pengu. Popcat. With 0, bro. Shit, it'd be better to put the ones that we can't have access to, huh? Griffin. Per. $1 billion of funding rate arbitrage agent. Pendle, INJ, GOAT, chill guy. And I really just want to be doing this with Solana tokens, so that's what I'm really looking for. Mudang. I just follow the volume. I don't know about you, but me, I just follow the volume. That's it. Pretty easy. Pretty easy approach to the markets. Follow the volume, big dog. Follow the volume. Where the volume at? All right, that's a good starting place. I'm just gonna delete this OP. Delete Matic. Honestly, I'm gonna delete ETH and BTC as well. I'm just gonna do this with Solana tokens. Okay, so those are pretty much all of the. I mean, get Doge out of here. I mean, I keep Doge. Nah, because I'm building this. We've got Solana integration and Hyperliquid integration. So just want to have the things that we actually have access to here. Okay, so this should be good, dude. Let's go ahead and see what she does. Let's see here. I think this is a good amount of coins here. And then yearly funding threshold, check intervals, AI model, max tokens. I want to have max tokens be like 25, 20, something small. So you can see your professional funding rate arbitrage analyst. Your goal is to identify profitable funding rate arbitrage on Hyperliquid. Yes, dude.
Yeah. Why they acting like they working? Why they acting like they working? They don't even put the work in.
They don't even put the work in, dude. So why they acting like they're working? I don't know. Us, we be stepping on the gas, boy. Every day. Okay, let's run this. See what happens. So source.config. Look at my .env example. Don't show my .env though. So you can see how you can get the Anthropic API key, cousin. Also, you can look at the funding agent, the other one. It shows you how to do it too, dude. There we go. 177.3 invalid API response. Looks like we got a little bit of bug here. Trump 300%. It's exactly what I wanted, dude. Yes.
Four point zero ten. Stay focused. Go after your dreams and keep moving toward
Also,
your goals.
make sure that it shows
LLPJ.
the yearly funding rate for all of them. So right now it says fetching funding rate. Just show the funding rate as well. All right. Continue and revert, my nigga. Always. Always, always, always. Hey, Shorty, you having fun? You having a good life, girl? You having a good life, girl? I hope you having a good life. I hope you having a good life, Shorty. You sound like you having fun. And if you having fun, I'm having fun. I love you so, so much. I will never leave you. I will always be by your side. No matter what. I love you so, so much. I love you too, dude. I love you too, bro. Get a dog if you don't have one. It'll change your life. You want to lead with love, bro? Make sure that you got love, someone loving you, dude. Make sure you got someone loving you. And then you're going to lead with love. So, so nice, dude. I love this dog so much. I didn't even know. I didn't even know, dude. I didn't even know. I didn't even know, dude. I didn't even know I was a dog guy like that. See how we do this in the other fall, Fundy. All right, that evolutionary algorithm that we set up is 50% done now. You can see here, so gotta make sure to keep a keen eye on Alaska on that.
AOMoonDev 777. Fartcoin has high funding at 34.07% annual. AI suggests nothing with 50% confidence. Analysis. Fartcoin has a high 34.7% funding rate, indicating potential for a reversal.
Almost there. Almost there. Just gotta keep working through these buggers. What's up, bogger? My dog. What up, Serosa? 777, dude. Indeed, dude. Crazy weekend. Crazy, crazy time. What a time to be alive. Be alive. Who's tagging me as 7 a.m., dude? Everybody really be trying to get